Breaking right now at noon, a death investigation unfolding on a busy Greensboro highway. This is happening right now on the ramp from Holden Road to Windover Avenue in Greensboro. Firefighters on scene tell us they found a car upside down in a creek, halfway submerged. We've learned that one person was in the car and that person is dead. Investigators say they can't yet determine if the person was killed in the crash or if something else happened to them. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story this hour and bring you new developments on air and online at myfox8.com. Good afternoon. Thanks for watching the Fox 8 News at noon. I'm Lauren Crawford. We also have breaking news out of Washington, D.C. as the House of Representatives are coming back any moment now from a recess. They are expected to vote this afternoon for a 12th time to select a new Speaker of the House. Here's a live look from the House of Representatives. GOP frontrunner Kevin McCarthy says he's not dropping out of the race for Speaker, citing progress in the stalemate. But some are doubtful that the drama will be resolved today. Matt Oliveira has more from Washington.
The fight for House Speaker is in its fourth day, now the longest Speaker election since 1859. But GOP frontrunner Kevin McCarthy and his allies are hopeful the deadlock will soon break.
There were some breakthroughs yesterday and last night. I think we had the most productive talks that we've had all week.
As the drama unfolded on the floor, urgent negotiations between GOP holdouts were happening behind closed doors. Among some of the concessions being floated, a vote on term limits and lowering the threshold to force a vote to remove the Speaker to a single member. Regardless of these changes, some Republicans say they are not relenting. Congressman-elect Matt Gaetz says he'll resign from Congress if Democrats strike a deal to elect a moderate Republican for Speaker.
I wouldn't be betting on my vote for Kevin McCarthy under almost any circumstance.
If adopted, the changes could hamstring McCarthy or any Speaker's ability to lead as they face the threat of expulsion at any point.
With such a slim majority, anything that this Speaker tries to do is going to be held up, or at least there's going to be a lot of leverage by a very small fraction within the House.
Without a Speaker and no members sworn in, the House is unable to function.
I actually tried to go to the White House and lead a group the other day, and they wouldn't allow me in because I'm a member-elect and technically not a member of Congress right now.
Exasperation is settling in with concerns that this fight will stretch into the weekend. Several representative-elects brought their families to the nation's capital to get sworn in, but it's unclear when that will take place. And members of Congress taking a moment of silence, marking 2 years today since insurrectionists stormed the Capitol on January 6, 2021. New York Congressman Hakeem Jeffries leading the solemn moment of remembrance, honoring the injured and fallen police officers who protected the Capitol that day.
Second, moment of silence. An acknowledgement of the 140 officers who were seriously injured defending the Capitol on January 6th, 2021.
Jeffries also saying that Congress will never forget the sacrifice of the officers, and quote, "We will never forget this day." Well, a man from Green Level is facing multiple charges. According to the Alamance Sheriff's Office, deputies win a fight on Highway 49. Witnesses say Francisco Aqueo was fighting with neighbors who were trying to stop him from assaulting a female with a baseball bat. Aqueo barricaded himself in his house and refused to come out. After getting a search warrant, Aquero surrendered. Now, deputies say he sexually and physically assaulted the female. He was taken to the Alamance County Detention Center. His 5 charges include felony assault by strangulation. And a woman Governor Cooper recently made eligible for parole is getting a hearing this month. According to her attorney, Janet Donahay's parole hearing will be on January 17th. She has been in prison for 20 years. Donahay was arrested after she started a fire at the Campus Walk Apartments on Spring Garden Street the early morning hours of February 15, 2002. She pleaded guilty to 4 counts of first-degree and first-degree murder and first-degree arson in July of 2002.
It's a very nice day out there right now. Plenty of sunshine to go around. A little bit of a breeze also stirring around, and not seeing any kind of issues at all at this point. Our temperature's looking pretty good as well. We're into the 50s for most everybody out there, either the low 50s or the upper 50s, and it's going to stay that way also. Getting ready for the weekend. I know you would just want to check in and see what's going to be going on Saturday and Sunday. Now, Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be cloudy for the weekend. A little bit warmer on Saturday than it is on Sunday. A little bit better chance of rain on Sunday than it is on Saturday. Saying a 50% chance on Sunday. A lot of that is going to be in the upper atmosphere. Might not even make it to the ground. On Saturday, maybe a 10-15% chance of rain is all we're looking at there. Show you what I'm talking about here. And you can see just very widely scattered, maybe some isolated sprinkles Saturday if we do see anything at all there on Saturday. Sunday, more likely to be seeing some rain. Sorry about that for your weekend, but that's just the way Mother Nature's going to handle things. For today, we'll get up to about 52 degrees with plenty of sunshine. And again, a little bit of a breeze out there, but not enough to cause any issues for you during the day today.
Thanks, Tom. And we have a traffic alert that could impact your afternoon commute. The southbound lanes of Main Street in Kernersville are closed between Old Winston Road and Salem Parkway until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Crews are repaving and traffic is being diverted. If you can, it's just best to avoid the area and use an alternate route. Getting Guilford County school students into better and safer learning conditions. That's a top priority for district leaders and county commissioners who approved an extra $45 million to make sure 2 schools get built. Kaiser Middle School and Claxton Elementary School both got millions more dollars approved for their projects. Kaiser $26 million and Claxton $19 million. But there's still 4 remaining schools seeking approval of about $119 million. Now, if you remember, we've been reporting inflation and labor shortages have caused projects to cost tens of millions of dollars more since voters approved a referendum back in 2020. Cracked floors, molded mildew in classrooms, and leaking ceilings are just some of the problems teachers and students are dealing with. It's something that Guilford County Commissioner Chairman Skip Alston says cannot be put off any longer.
As far as making sure they get things that's needed in our schools. As far as a wait and delay and wait until the prices go down, we don't have that luxury. Our students don't have that luxury. Them students right now, the day is 61 degrees. But tomorrow, next week, last week, if they was in school, it would have been 20 degrees.
Chairman Alston admits that these budget demands could make people hesitant to vote for school bonds in the future, but right now they have to take a chance on that in order to put the students first. Commissioners say they want to wait on finalized construction contracts for the remaining schools before approving more funds. Technology helps prevent a student from bringing a loaded gun into a triad school. The Guilford County Sheriff's Office says a student set off a body scanner while walking into Ragsdale High School in Jamestown yesterday. When school officials looked inside the student's backpack, they found that handgun. The Sheriff's Office says the student then grabbed the backpack and tried to run, but deputies stopped him. Officials say no students were ever harmed or threatened.
I'm hoping this will aid with that deterrence for anyone that has not paid attention, that this will renew the efforts of our staff to keep them vigilant in the beginning of the new year. It will also be a notice to all the children that, hey, they are taking this seriously, they're paying attention.
Now, the school district says High Point police are investigating and the school is disciplining the student. FOX 8 is learning the name of the man involved in an hours-long standoff in Lexington. Cody Williams was taken into custody by the Davidson County Sheriff's deputies. This all started around 3:45 yesterday afternoon when the Davidson County Sheriff's Office got a call about shots fired at a home on Tilden Nursery Road. When deputies arrived, they got everyone out of the home safely, except the man they say fired the shots. Deputies spoke with him on the phone and used tear gas before he finally came out around 9 o'clock last night. We talked to Sheriff Richie Simmons about his team's response and the decision to lock down the neighborhood.
Set a perimeter so they don't, anyone in the neighborhood, no one gets hurt, no, he's not able to escape. We just waited it out, and we're very fortunate. God blessed us, and we were able to get him out and without anyone getting injured.
The sheriff's office has not said what led up to the initial shots being fired, but again, no one was hurt. They also haven't said if he will face any charges. And a visual is happening today for a woman murdered in Greensboro. Natasha Walker was shot early Sunday morning near Parkway Street in Cridland Road. The 32-year-old was a wife and mother of two. Her family says she died trying to help someone. Walker was also involved with Gate City Coalition, a group working to end gun violence in Greensboro. Well, $940 million is up for grabs in tonight's Mega Millions drawing. This is the 6th largest prize in U.S. history. If someone wins tonight, they could take home more than $483 million in cash after taxes. Keep in mind, you have just a 1 in 302.5 million chance of winning, but hey, you never know. You can watch tonight's drawing at 11 right here on Fox 8. And our Give a Kid a Coke campaign is in full swing. How you can make a donation and why it's so greatly needed this year.
Get those COVID booster shots because a new strain is here and experts say it's the most contagious so far. I'm Jonathan Seri in Atlanta. I'll have details coming up.